Have you ever quit an exercise or activity and then felt kind of bad about yourself because you did? That has definitely happened to me. And in today's video, I want to share why actually quitting an activity might be the best thing for you and share a story of how that happened to me last year. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Catherine. I am the founder and principal therapist of LSM Clinic, which is a sport and remedial massage therapy clinic in East London. In this channel, I share information about how your body works and simple ways that you can take care of yourself with the aim that you're able to do more of what you love, including just day to day activities, pain free or as close to it as possible. And if you are not new, welcome back. It's good to see you again. I have a bit of a different setup today. I'm trying something new. I'm not sure about the lighting, but let me know what you think because this is the clinic room. This is the clinic at Leighton. So let's talk about consistency and sticking with or not sticking with an activity. Now, last year I signed up to the gym. I hadn't been for a while and I realized that I really missed weight training and there's so many health benefits to weight training. I really wanted to go in just once a week and do a good workout. And I felt great. And I did it for about 6 months where I went in every week. And then around October, November of last year, I just kind of didn't feel like going anymore. And when I checked in with myself and my body, I got the feeling that actually I wanted to shift into some more yoga and softer practices like Tai Chi, which I haven't actually started doing yet. I have started doing the yoga. So I canceled my gym membership. Now, what I realized and what I think a lot of people would think is that if you say you're going to start doing an activity, it kind of feels like you're committing yourself to doing that activity for the rest of your life, right? Like you're supposed to, like if you swim, you're supposed to swim every week. If you run, you're supposed to run 3 times a week. If you do weights, you're supposed to be consistent. It becomes part of your normal routine, which is true. But what we don't always talk about as much is that actually, a lot of the time, it's better to change activities when your body is in a place that it needs something different. We forget that we are not machines. We're not meant to have the exact same output every day, every week, every month, every year for eternity. We go through cycles. I think that one of the reasons that my body was asking me to stop with the weights for a while and go into yoga is because we were going into winter. And winter is really supposed to be a time of like rest and restore and take care of yourself. And I think my body was feeling that. Now, for some people, they might feel like they want to stop doing one activity and then start doing it. Like maybe you want to start running in the winter, which with as cold as it's been last week, I don't know. But the point is that you can change your activities based on what your body needs. Now, I would say that there are a couple of exceptions to this when it comes to kind of like core self care stuff. So, for example, if you're sitting at a desk and you have been given the self care to try and stretch your chest on a regular basis, it's ideally you do want to be consistent with that, right? Because that's undoing that kind of slouching forward at the desk all the time. Or let's say that you have lower back pain or knee pain, and you've been advised to be doing glute activations or lower abdominal activations to help support that. You want to try and do that as consistently as you can because those are things that help your body work better. And I know you could kind of say the same argument for any exercise that you do, but I kind of think of it as like small input maintenance activities versus bigger output exercise. So something like weight training, running, cycling, swimming, yoga, Pilates, the things that you want to set aside 30 to 60 minutes to do a couple of times a week, the things that like get your heart racing and get your muscles working. You may find that at different times of the year and at different times, how you feel in your body and what's going on in your life and how much stress you're experiencing and whether you're experiencing a loss or whether you're recovering from an illness, your body's going to need different kind of bigger exercise inputs. And so if you get to a point where the exercise that you've been doing for a long time doesn't feel as nourishing and supportive to you, and it actually feels like it's starting to drain you, then it's worth looking at and maybe checking in with your body and checking in with how you feel and say, "Well, what kind of input, what kind of exercise output do I need to be giving to myself right now?" And sometimes it may literally just be rest, like outside of your few minutes a day of self care that you're doing, or your home care, rehab exercises that you're doing to make sure that you don't have a pain come back or to help keep your body in alignment. You can just rest. And sometimes our bodies just need rest, right? So, that's the story of how I quit weights last year, but I don't consider myself a quitter. And in fact, I'm really happy that I did that because I feel so much better having been doing yoga the last few months. And honestly, I do think I'm going to pick up the weights again. I have a feeling it'll be in March, probably when the weather starts to get warmer and there's naturally more energy around me, but it might be longer than that, and that's okay. So, when you're thinking about the kind of exercise that you want to do, the kind of movement, of course, I think it should be something you enjoy, right? I think it should be something that makes you feel good. And if you notice that that thing that used to make you feel good is feeling like a chore or a slog, then maybe ask yourself, is there something that would be more supportive to you right now? Or maybe there's something going on with your body that means that you would like to continue doing it, but your body needs some sort of support to be able to do it in a way that feels good. So let me know what you think. Have you recently switched in exercise, or have you been really pushing yourself to do something that you actually feel like isn't aligned, but you don't want to be a quitter because you don't want to be somebody who gives up on their goals? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and if you could like this video if you liked it, share it with somebody who you think could hear it, and subscribe if you'd like more videos. And also, if you'd like to be notified when we release videos or when I share some things just in email that I don't share on YouTube, you can sign up for our email list in the description below. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.